Hey guys, I'm kind of in the middle of something. I got a lot of work going on around here this weekend, but I had to make this video. I go inside to take inside the house, take a little break, suck down some fucking Gatorade, get a little glycogen, some sugar, and some fucking liquid in me, and I decided to turn on the smart TV, see what the fuck is going on out in the world, and lo and behold, there's been a huge mass shooting, as I'm sure you're all aware, in Orlando at a gay nightclub. This is how it's reported. I guess it's true. Where they're saying right now there's 50 people confirmed dead and 53 people that are injured. So this is a fucking absolute horrible, horrible tragedy, terrible thing. And they're already saying that they've deemed this to be a terroristic activity or exercise in terrorism, and that the perpetrator, Omar somebody, they got the guy. But the whole point is, I'm watching RT, and it's a live news feed, and they're talking about now maybe the United States. Now this will get the populace to go more in favor of what Obama's been trying to do about this gun regulations, tightening down these gun regulations, taking firearms away from people, right? Or limiting them, or whatever the fuck it is, however they want to phrase it or word it. And I'm thinking to myself, are people clueless? Are they that motherfucking clueless? They can't keep this shit from happening. You go out to a fucking nightclub and some shit like this happens, and we can't be armed? You want to take less firearms away from the people? Okay, this has already been deemed a terroristic fucking activity. So if a terrorist did this, his whole fucking ideology is to fucking kill Americans and to wage terror, to strike terror in people, right? And they do these things in these places, these public places, nightclubs or wherever the fuck they may go, because they want people to be afraid. They want us to be afraid to go about our everyday lives. They want us to feel as if this could happen to anybody, anywhere, all right? And now these Islamic extremists, I'm pretty sure they're not real. I'm not up on my Quran, okay? I can't recite much from the Quran, but I'm pretty sure that they don't look too favorably upon gay people. So that's even makes it even more, of a fucking affront here in the fucking United States, where everybody's allowed to live in peace and everybody's allowed to practice whatever the fuck basically, your sexuality is, or whatever the fuck religion you have, or whatever. As long as you're not hurting or harming anybody else, everything's free. You can freely go about your fucking business and live your life. But these other people with this terrorist shit, they're gonna let this generate some fucking people looking at it as if we have too many firearms in this country. Maybe we do and maybe we don't. But I'll tell you where we don't. We didn't have any firearms inside of that club. We didn't have any of those people that are in there. If they would have been armed and they would have had a permit and they had been licensed, sanctified, registered, certified fucking, firearms owners, and had a permit to carry concealed, maybe somebody would have had half a fucking chance instead of just being straight up slaughtered like fish in a barrel by this terrorist. So when you see something like this, what kind of fucking thought process is going to make people think, oh, we need to get rid of the firearms in this fucking country in these times? Do you really think that Hillary Clinton, when she goes out someplace, she thinks we have too many firearms? You think she's got armed guards with her? Everywhere she goes, Secret Service. Do you have fucking armed guards with you? Did you have Secret Service agents protecting you folks down at that club? Or any place else that anybody goes? Right? Does Obama go anywhere without armed guards? If I were Obama, I'd be carrying. So, because you know damn well that anybody in that kind of position, that's a fucking target for these terrorists. Jesus Christ, more so than anybody else. If I were the fucking president of the United States, I'd damn sure be armed. All I'm saying is afford the same opportunity to the United States citizenry. Don't disrespect all these fucking Americans that were just killed or being killed by these fucking terroristic fucking asshole pussies, and give up your arms. Now? Hey, first let's stop people from coming in here and just fucking killing us at will, just picking us and shooting us down, right? And then when we feel safe, then maybe we can talk about giving up some of the fucking firearms if there's too many of them. But it seems to me there ain't too many of them, because in every instance where they go and do this shit, there's no firearms on the side of the people that got killed. You understand? And this ain't like it's, other Americans killing Americans. These are fucking terrorists. They have a fucking agenda. They choose these targets. They make these plans. They plot these things out. They don't go out on a whim, just decide tomorrow to get up and go out and shoot up a particular location. They're choosing these locations. They know that slim chance anybody's armed in there to be able to defend themselves. They plan for success. All right? They're not coming out here in the motherfucking hills where everybody is armed to the teeth basically out here, all my neighbors. They're not coming out places like this. In a state where you have a right to carry. They're not coming out these places. They ain't coming here and doing a whole lot of shit because you'd have some dead terrorists. That would be just as crazy as going to Texas and trying some shit like this. You know what I mean? The odds are a lot greater a place like that they're not going to be very successful. So nobody supports violence. Nobody wants to inspire violence. But if they're going to go out and do some shit like this is 50 fucking Americans dead, 53 injured so far. God knows what the actual numbers are going to be. So the last thing, if anybody is going to make any sense out of any of this shit, which it doesn't make any sense, but if there is any sense to it, it doesn't involve talking about we have too many firearms in this country, we need to disarm our population. That's insanity. That's insanity. Basically, if you're going out for a night on the town, you're making yourself a target just because you're out exercising your right to enjoy your life as a fucking citizen of these United States. And there's an opportunity for a terrorist that's going to come down there and just gun everybody down because you're all unarmed, then logic seems to me that somebody should be armed in that circumstance. Somebody on the good guy's side, the victimized people, that side. Somebody needs to be armed on that side. Who's protecting these people? Anyway, I know it's off topic, but it's just fucking insanity that they're going to use this immediately. These poor people, they haven't even counted all the bodies, given names to every one of them yet, and they're going to use these people and what they've just gone through to talk about fucking firearm fucking control legislation. It's insanity.